Hello all and welcome to the Good Witch. This is the first time I'm doing this type of reading on this channel. So I'm not sure what I'm going to call it yet. But I will say we are going to go sign by sign. Don't worry, I have no intention of this being an hour-long video. And I'm going to pull each sign. And for each sign, we're going to talk about how your lover feels about you, your person of interest, how they feel about you, or what you should do next. Maybe a little bit of both. What's my next step? All signs. I think that's what we're going to call this video. But we shall see. We're going to start with Aquarius. First of all, I want to thank you all for joining. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Yes, I am still going to post a pick a card video, probably later on today, where I'll be giving out free readings, candles, Rose of Jericho, maybe some oils from The Good Witch, okay? So, and that's at thegoodwitch.com. That's my store. So we will be doing that later on this evening, but I really wanted to come on here and do something very different, very special for you guys. And I don't want to redo a reading for every single sign, but so we're going to look at our next steps and how your person feels about you. And we're starting with Aquarius. As you know, I'm an intuitive reader, and I pick up on emotions. Okay, so Aquarius, your person feels like you've been through something, but they don't want to start over. They're not wanting a new beginning, and that could mean very simply, they don't want to end things with you and start something with someone else. If you've walked away, they'd like for you to walk back. Even if they're not saying it, they feel like their life may be in a little bit of shambles without you. They miss you. Things ended quickly, or you had a really bad fight. Or a really bad fight is coming, so be mindful of your words, okay? Spirit is telling you to be still. So what you should do next is go into self, be still, think before you speak. Make sure that your wishes are known, okay? Make sure that what you actually want to manifest is what you're thinking about. That instead of dwelling on the dark, you dwell on the light that you want to come. Okay. Oh, and no, I'm not doing these in zodiac order. I'm strictly doing these by what I'm being guided to do, okay? So, next we're going to do Pisces. After Pisces, we're going to do Sagittarius. And I'm really going to try to keep up and make sure I don't forget a sign. I'll go back over it to make sure. Pisces, you're waiting on a wish fulfillment, and the person in your relationship feels like, or that you are being the opposite of stubborn. They feel like you're being very open and very fluid with them. They trust you with their life. You make them happy. They don't want anything to change, but they feel like you're unsure. Like you're in a hangman position, like you are just not aware of what you want to do next. So they're certain that you're uncertain. And what you should do, you have green light. You should go. You should run like a bull who sees red towards whatever goal it is that you're wanting. And that's not by you being bound. They're waiting for you to show passion. And this has nothing to do, or very little to do with the person. The person is into you. They love you. They don't want anything to change. You make them happy. If they don't love you yet, they're working on it. They just feel like you're not decided yet. So what you should do next is continue running. Getting your Princess of Wands energy and run towards your goal. Whatever it is that you're wanting, the answers are yes and amen. Sagittarius. Your person feel like you lied to them. Or you could have very well been being the one being lied to. They're accusing you of lying, but they are very much lying to you as well. It's almost like a tit for tat thing you guys may have going on, and it is that they haven't completed a cycle with someone else. So Spirit is telling you, you have a yellow light. Pump your brakes. Don't stop. Don't go. Just slow down and think through it, okay? But you guys are taking turns telling half-truths, which are whole lies to each other, okay? Yeah, they haven't completed a cycle with someone else. It looks like they started something with you before they ended it with someone else. The next sign is Virgo. Virgo, someone thinks you're always looking for a bigger, better deal. Someone thinks you're always focusing on money or focusing on perfection or perfecting a craft or whatever it is that you're trying to gain, but you're not focused solely on your relationships. Someone thinks that if you have nothing to gain, then you won't be a part of it. And they also see you as being very flaky, very in and out energy, which isn't a strong Virgo trait. Normally, once you're in, but this person sees you as being very flaky. And Spirit is telling you that you have the green light as well, that you should run towards with passion and fire everything that your heart is desiring right now. Now is a green light for you. And just because you get a red light or a yellow light, this is for any other signs that are still here. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Just because you get a red light or a yellow light does not mean that what is for you is not for you. It's just timing is everything. Okay? Scorpio. And if you know your sun, moon, and rising sign, it would be very helpful for you to listen to all three. And if you don't know it, type in your birth date and time in Google and it'll come up. There's plenty of astrology sites. Just type it in and put you're going to need to know your birth date and time, which is difficult for some, but it'll come up. Scorpio, your person feels like they're in a three-party relationship. They feel like you are in like this king-like stance, this king or queen-like stance to where nothing they do is enough. Like your needs aren't met, like they're not satisfying you the way they should. And they don't feel like they make you happy. So if they do, you might need to share that information with them. That they are, because they don't feel like they are. They feel like you guys are meant to be together forever, but for whatever reason, they're not feeling like you are satisfied with the relationship. They feel like you want more. And they could even be feeling like you deserve more. They're in a constant state of not enoughness. Or they could be trying to make you feel this way. But I really do feel like this is them feeling that way. For a few of you, it'll be them trying to make you feel this way. In return for them feeling that way, they want to make you feel like that as well. So Spirit is saying that you have the red light. stop, peace, be still. Think before you make any drastic changes right now, okay? And no, I'm not time stamping this. This is for whenever you see it. This is not for a particular date of months or time. This is a all the time reading. And it'll change. So the first time you watch it, it's for you, not, okay? Yeah, Spirit is saying hold off on any major changes, Scorpio. Cancer, and then Gemini. Cancer, don't be so quick to judge. Don't be so quick to think that people are trying to make a fool of you and cut them off. Your person feels like you could let them go at the drop of a hat. They feel like you're not willing to change or make adjustments for them. They don't want to disappoint you. And they don't want to deceive you. So this person really cares about you, but they don't feel like it's mutual. And they feel like you could leave at any given time. They kind of feel like you might be a tad bit heartless. And anybody who knows Cancers knows that's not the truth. So just be aware of how you make people feel. And you have the ultimate green light on whatever it is that you're trying to do or accomplish right now. There won't be any interference. Who did I say was next? Gemini? I think I said Gemini. We're going to roll with Gemini because that's what I'm thinking I said. Gemini. Oh, you have two minds. But some of the biggest hearts ever. People give Geminis a lot of grief, but they are typically great people. Okay, your person is not letting, or people is not letting anything interfere with what you have. They give a damn. At this point, you could be a serial killer, and they'd be like, you know what? That last kill, you did that nicely. They don't care. Somebody could come tell them you got 4 babies on the way, and somebody else is pregnant, and you slapped a blind man in the park on a dark Sunday. They're gonna be like, no, he didn't. Ladies, you could be having triplets by 3 different daddies, and this person would just be like, nope, they all mine. I ain't never slept with her, but they all mine. And that's just how somebody in your life feels about you. They want you to cut off strings with other people. And they're very stubborn when it comes to how they feel about you. Almost in a stalkerific way. This might not even be somebody you in a relationship with that's feeling that way about you. So be careful with that. You have the green light. But I would say proceed with caution. You have a green light, but there's a yield sign. It's almost like go for what you want. Do what you want to do. And everything's going to work out fine, but pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to your surroundings, okay? Everything is not as it seems, but it'll be okay as long as you're paying attention. Aries. Aries, then Libra. Somebody feels lied to, Aries. Okay. You have someone in your life who feels like they could have a happily ever after with you. You are their sun card. You make their moon shine. You make their heart sing. But they are sad that you withdrew back into yourself. It makes them very sorrowful, and maybe it's not something that you've done, that you're doing currently, but it's something that you've done in the past, and now they are just scared as hell that all the greatness that you guys have right now is gonna stop. Or all the greatness that you potentially have won't start if you keep going back into yourself. Okay, you have the yellow light, Aries, which means Spirit really wants to give you a green light, but you've been so flaky. You've been so in and out that if we're gonna go, go. This is one of those lights that you either gonna take it or you're not. You know how sometimes you approaching a green light and it's been green for a while, it hasn't turned yellow yet, but if you're gonna drive through it, you have to keep going. And if you're gonna stop, then you're gonna stop while it's on yellow. So you need to make a decision so the people around you know what to do. Okay, Aries? You just have to decide what you want to do. Okay? Libra. Everything won't always be balanced, and you won't always get your way. Just because you have lust for something doesn't mean that you'll always get it. Yes, you are a queen, and yes, you can, or king, and yes, you can be stubborn. And please know that when I say king or queen, I'm just speaking energetically, not physically. I care less about your gender. This person sees you as not focused on them. There could potentially be someone who tried to come back in, or there could be somebody who wants to come back in from your past, and they don't feel like you want a new beginning with them. It's somebody that lied to you, that's trying to come back around, and you're just not looking their direction at all. Okay, Libra said, give me more. Okay. Yeah, this is somebody you used to have a lot of feelings for that's going to come back around soon and want to talk to you and want to try to rekindle things, but you're not going to want to be involved because they've disappointed you. Although they're saying they'll never disappoint you again. You guys were the lovers. This could be a Gemini or even an Aries in your path. Someone who you were once very passionate about, could potentially have kids with. They are just around and you are just not here for it. But they do want a new beginning. They don't feel like you want them back. So if you do, you should say something. If you don't, your point is getting across. You have a green light. You are in complete control of everything around you right now. Your decisions that you're making, the decisions that you're currently making, are defining your future, as with everybody, but yours in particular right now are going to have a very strong impact. Yeah, yours in particular are going to have a very strong impact, and you have so many people around you waiting to see what you do next so they can decide their next move. Let's look at Taurus. Okay, Taurus, your person wants a blank slate with you. They want a blank slate, they want good fortune, and they want stability with you. They feel like you're unstable, and it could have been for something that happened in the past that you possibly forgave them for, and now you're holding it against them. They don't, look, they want a blank state, like a blank state. Well, you know, they want a blank slate with you. They feel like you're unbalanced and you're unsure about the relationship, or even if there is a relationship, a potential relationship. They feel like you guys keep going in cycles, but they're not ready to get off the wheel yet. They see you as the Hierophant. They see you as very noble, very stately. They trust you with their life, but they're tired of your indecision, your flakiness, somewhat. Flakiness as in, well, it's not really flaky, it's very precise. I don't want you to leave, but I don't like you. Kind of situation where you like them on Monday, you love them on Tuesday, on Wednesday they could come or go, but at the end of the day you ask them to stay, and they're not sure about that. They just want a blank slate with you, and they want you to see them like they see you. And Spirit says everything you want is yes and amen. You have a green light. Leo. Leo, your person is very attracted to you physically, and they feel like you have everything. There's someone around, and some of you, this isn't somebody you're in a relationship with. This is just somebody who sees you and knows you and wants to be with you. Kind of like a cuddle buddy or, you know, a sex partner. They feel like you have everything to gain from this relationship. They think you think they're a liar. And they think you think all they're good for is sex. It's a lot of they think you think. So there's not a lot of communication. You need to tell them exactly what you think, because right now they think that you are thinking that they're a liar that only likes sex, and you're the only one gaining anything from this relationship. Although they do want to be around you and they do like you, they don't think that you think it's going anywhere. And I don't feel like you're feeling that way. So I feel like you need to make your intentions known. Or your feelings known. Because your person is not feeling the love being reciprocated. Okay. Leo, you have a red light. Whatever it is that you're thinking of doing right now, Spirit is saying that you need to stop, pause, meditate on it, think about the consequences of your actions before you actually do them. Think before you speak type thing. Capricorn. Capricorn, what is... Okay. Capricorn, do you even know how you feel while you're worried about how your person feels? Ugh. Okay. So your person feels like... I feel like you guys stopped being... Okay. Why did yours... Okay, well, I guess... Okay, your person is feeling like you are about to have a tower moment. They're about to break. They feel like they've made adjustments for you and you haven't made the adjustments for them that they want you to make. You are, and they feel like you're tired of being creative with the relationship. And you potentially are. The love was there, the change was there, but now there's no peace there. They made adjustments for you in order to have peace, and there is no peace. And they're tired of trying to create something with you that you can't fathom. That you're just not up for. They feel like they've been putting way more into the relationship than you have. And you have a green light. Your light is to go. Yes, whatever it is that you want, you have a green light. Was that everybody? I think that was everybody. If I wasn't, y'all leave it in the comments. Let me know. And I keep my decks for each sign down here, so I feel like that was everybody. Okay, so general message. for all is to simply be passionate about what you're doing. Again, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Subscribe, you're doing, but I need you to hit the thumb button and the bell notification button, please. Okay? All right. Be very passionate about what you're doing and pay meticulous attention to detail right now. That doesn't mean aim for perfection. That means pay strong attention to detail. Okay? Peace, love, and light from the Good Witch. This is a different type of reading. Let me know in the comments if you guys are feeling it, and I will do it more often. I think it was very quick. It was very thorough for each sign, and I don't know if my audience is gonna like it. So you guys let me know, okay? Peace, love, and light from the Good Witch.